Hey guys, System here, and this is FTB Genesis. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Let's go ahead and jump forward, get back into this pretty cool package. In between episodes, I did some stuff, so let's go ahead and take a look-see, push forward, right? So what I did was down here, I went ahead and finished off on bees. So we had this side done yesterday. Went ahead and finished off on this side. We aren't completely done. Not really sure if I want to put anything in this last one. Also have some open slots in these ones as well. But anyway, we'll kind of cover that in a second. The bees that I added were the slimy bees, so slime, then a lapis one. Then I went ahead and grabbed the magmatic, so that's magma cream. Then over here we've got the silicon. This one is amethyst. This one here is actually gas tier. These ones here are both elemental craft, so these here and that there. So we have all the different crystals as well as the spring line, and this is the drenched iron, all from elemental craft. So have them kind of all take care of. I won't have to do that stuff anymore, which is pretty cool. And we'll just have all the crystals and stuff. Then I still have one open if I kind of see something else I want here. But yeah, we are producing a lot of Inferium now. It's actually quite nice. I actually use a lot of our Inferium in between episodes as well. So we've got 16k there. And I've already gone ahead and crafted up. Another, yeah, that is 175 Supremium Essence. Every one of those is 256. So yeah, I just went ahead and got that all done. And we got a whole bunch of it now. So pretty rad in that regard. So we're going to be doing stuff with that pretty soon, I guess. But I did go ahead and use up a lot of it, and the reason I actually crafted it up was so I go ahead and get our seeds done for Mystical, right? So I kind of rounded out a room here. It's pretty much the exact same build. It didn't really change it from the setup that they initially give you. So they had like this side here, and you only had like 5 of these cloches. So I made a bunch more cloches. I think I made another 22 here, and then I just kind of just doubled it up on the opposite side here. Added row 9, and filled with gaps on the other side. Changed the power too, I guess. I threw up Integra porters, and then use the cabling from Mechanism as well, instead of having all the wires on the roof, because, well, probably wasn't going to keep up to it anymore. Threw in a filter as well. Also, I switched over my filters. So yesterday I was using cobblestone, which probably isn't a good idea, because if I ever pulled out all the cobblestone, it would have broke my filter. This way, with these here, these wax blocks, they really don't have any uses outside of this right here, this upgrade block, to change the outputs for 2 of the bees, which we are not even using. I'll never have to pull them out of the system, and as such, it'll never break my filter. So just a kind of easy way to kind of keep it safe, right? So I don't actually break it by mistake. So thought that was a pretty good idea. And I just had this set up here to actually drain these out, I guess, and pull that into the actual kind of dank there. So that's cool. And I guess the last thing I need to do in here is actually just wire it up. I haven't done the extracts yet. Probably go ahead and do that first. Then after that, we may go ahead and work on redstone. So we basically have 3 resources after this that we aren't infinitely producing that I need to figure out. One is ender pearls, which I've been using UU matter for. We have, I guess, redstone. And the other one's aluminum. I can't solve aluminum. Like, we have our farm. We get it from our farm, right? So I guess our IC2 farm. But I didn't see any, like, other, I guess, infinite way of getting it outside of the laser drill. I really thought there would be, like, a bee for it. But the bee, I don't think we have any bee breeding in the pack, like the actual breeding itself. So I'm not even sure how you would get it. So there might be a way, but I am not aware. This is one of the last resources that we don't have, like, coming in another way completely infinitely. So anyway, that's something we're kind of work on here. But the one we're going to work on after this could be redstone, because I can take care of that today. Then I think ender pearls will probably be in the next couple of days. So that is pretty cool in that regards. Oh, I made this too, a master infusion. So just craft up the essence all together, right? So it's the different stages. So that, that, and that, all the way up to Insanium. I think one Insanium is actually 1,024 of the Inferium, but you kind of have to do all through the stages of the crystals, right? So I just went ahead and got that done. And I think this is basically, yeah, it's like 4,000 Inferium to get to this thing. But once you have it, you have unlimited uses. So I just went ahead and got that done as well, because, well, I didn't want to keep making crystals. That's a pain in the butt. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish this off and get to some other stuff here. So let's go ahead and get this all hooked up to the dank here. Should not take very much time. Just need to kind of dig us little tunnels here, kind of get this finished. And then we'll be pretty much done pretty quickly. Be able to move on to new things. I think we've actually unlocked a new dimension. And I'd like to go ahead and check it out and kind of see what it's all about. I think it's going to be a fighting one. And I definitely do want to check it out here. Have to do some reading on that one as well, because I think that's going to be like a main quest line one. We're kind of heading towards that in-game stuff, right? Anyway, let's grab our ultimates here. Cool thing too with, I guess, wiring this up is these things auto-eject, and they should auto-eject into these logisticals, so I shouldn't even have to worry about that at all. Don't even have to set the extracts here, so just make my life a lot easier. Just, I get to be lazy, basically. Go ahead and bring this across there. That looks good. Guess we're going to go ahead and bring that up. And we are effectively, I think, done here. So let's go ahead and bring it across there. Then we'll just use this. I need to make sure it's on 1x3. Make sure it is before I mess something up here. And I want to get rid of those ones. I decided to use the really good ones. The ultimates are insanely fast too. So they just kind of shotgun items around. So I'm going to be using those because, well, they seem pretty cheap at this point. So that should do that there. There you go. That just drained every one of those. That's pretty awesome, right? Look how fast that is. It's so insanely fast. I love that so much. Anyways, go ahead and do that again here. It's very satisfying, actually, to kind of watch that. Just kind of get all sucked out super quickly. I have to say, just, yeah, I just need more of that in my life. Go ahead, I guess, break you. Don't need you. Let's make sure we're on 1, too, so we don't actually end up breaking, like, a whole bunch of stuff I don't want to break here. Do that there. Then I guess we want to go ahead and bring you up, bring you across, and I think we are effectively done, right? That was actually very painless. There you go. And all that stuff should go in there. Look at that. Oh, that's great. So there you go. We have it all in there. That should handle all of that. And effectively, this room is pretty much done. We still have, I think, 7 cloches open. So I still have enough room for 7 other seats. There's a couple I couldn't get to. And then there were a couple I didn't need, like netherite and stuff, because we already have another solution for that. But also I was thinking about maybe adding some, there's like a EXP seed. And maybe adding a bunch of those in there. Maybe like 7 of them. Just so we get tons of experience. So yeah, I have a bunch of open closures here. So we can expand on that. I may use them for experience if we don't get a good experience solution. So yeah, that room is effectively done. So the next thing I want to go ahead and automate here is going to be redstone, right? So we are getting it from the farm, right? From the IZ2 crops. I have 9 plots of it, but it's pretty slow, right? I need 1,000 to make each one of those drives that I'm making right now too. So it takes a while. So I want to do it this way as well. We can actually do it with red wool in the transformer, the molecular transformer, right? That we made early on. I'm not really using it for anything else, but now that we have like dye seeds, right? So we just go ahead and grab them. And then we also have the sheep seeds as well. So I should be able to grab wool. Let's go ahead and hunt down just white wool real quick. There you go, that right there. Yeah, we just go ahead and do that one as well. Then we just set up requestify to send a certain amount of blocks, I guess keep a certain amount of blocks in the system, and we never have to think about it. Is that actually everything? I have that, I have the red wool. Then I guess we just need the final recipe, the processing one. So let's go ahead and grab that. That looks good there. Go ahead and find a home for this stuff, and we are effectively ready to go ahead and automate redstone. So let's do that and that. Then we'll have to set that up a requestify, like I said, but outside of that, we are pretty much good to go. So yeah, really easy way to kind of do redstone here. So let's go ahead and pop that there. Then we'll go ahead and test this out too, I guess. Let's go to redstone. Let's see if we can actually craft up like 10 and see if everything kind of happens here. Should end up full of 10 here. Yeah, there you go. It's already doing it. Uses the first one, right? So it actually eats it. Then after that gets filled up, I think I got a flat transfer node here. We'll see if it goes out, because that'd be the way it's leaving, because we can't do the auto eject. This one doesn't have any upgrade slots, so we can't actually upgrade it. So I use one of those it isn't called a flat transfer gadget. I keep calling it, because they're like old flat transfer nodes, right? From actually additions. But yeah, have one of those there, just so we gotta move between the blocks. But I'll probably go ahead and tell the system to keep like 256 blocks in the system. Then we'll always have a nice backup there that we don't have to worry about. Yeah, and it left. There you go. So that's cool there. That handles that. And I guess we just need to throw that in the requestify. And then we'll kind of look at something new here. Do I have anything here? Yeah, let's go ahead and grab you. And we'll just do that and set that to 256. We can do 64 at a time. Shouldn't matter there, because we have no other recipes in that machine. And that should just straight up produce nonstop. So that is pretty rad all around. Pretty happy with that. That is super simple. Easy way to kind of maintain your redstone. There you go, it's all filled up. Look at that. So we're going to go ahead and get into the new quest line here, but before we do, I set up a new recipe for this here, a actual advanced induction provider. It's just the next level provider. We're using the one that does 100,000. This one moves at 800, so I guess that is one recipe I set up. Also set up one for pink slime. So in here, pink slime, this one right here, it's done different than this spec. It's actually done in the pressure chamber for the slime balls and UU matter. So we just do it like that. Actually probably already done, because that thing goes so quick. No, I guess it's done now. So that's the thing. Then I have another one for data models here. This is for, you put an energy tab, you get a data model. data model is going to be for hostile neural networks. So it's going to be part of all the quests that we're working on. And I also made one more upgrade here too. So it's a range one, I think it is. What is it there? No, it's the industrial foregoing one. What is it called? It is called the range 12. Maybe it's still in there. I didn't figure this. Oh, it isn't set to output. So this here, this is part of the weapon I'm going to make. So what I'm going for right now is make me an OP weapon to get us into the next quest line. So when we go there, and it's like an arena, we actually have to do some fighting, we'll be able to wreck it. This hammer is actually insane, and it's pretty easy to make. So we need 2 buckets of pink slime. So we need to go ahead and grab that slime that I just made there and melt it down in this puppy. So let's go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab this. I don't have any idea how much this actually melts down to either. I'm just going to kind of guess here. So the first one gave me 6. Next one gave me 3. And that one gave me nothing. I have no idea. Cyclic, why do you do the things you do? Anyway, that's fine. There's 15. Yeah, it seems like it's a random amount. But it went up then went back down. I have no idea. This is so weird. Anyway, I'll just gotta hope we actually get 2 buckets now. We only need 2 buckets. If it stops going up and then rolling back there. There you go. Go ahead and grab you. Oh, we can't bucket of this too. I think I have one of those industrial foregoing tanks in here. And they can actually pull, right? So we'll just use this one. Yep. Go ahead and pop that on there. Set the side to pull. And that should actually get that jazz. At which point I should be able to just do that. And that right there. So we'll go ahead and get this thing really quick. Like I said, it is pretty simple to get. Oh, let's not do that. Go ahead and pop all that stuff in there. And then we'll need that range upgrade as well. So in there we've got a range. Oh, it's in my inventory. Let's go ahead and use it. There you go. Oh, don't put it there. Put it in here. And that'll actually make our actual infinity hammer here. Did I actually make our provider yet? I don't think I did I? Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I did. Sweet. Awesome. Because otherwise that's going to take a couple seconds to craft there. Actually takes a lot of circuits and stuff, right? So a lot of stuff going on. This is just the second tier. There's 2 more tiers above this, but this one, like I said, is 800,000 RF tick. So when you first get this thing, it has no power. You notice that the power is going up there. As it goes up, like I said, it's going to get more and more powerful. But you'll be able to see that really quickly here in a second. So let's go ahead and head over here. We'll have to upgrade this induction matrix real quick. There you go. Just need to find a spot for our new provider. We'll be able to move 900,000 RF tick now, I think. So that is not too bad. Go ahead and rebuild the multi-block. We'll just take that and pop that in there. So you notice that the tiers kind of going up. It went from whatever the base one was and went to uncommon. Now it's rare. The max area is going up as well. And the power is going up, right? So every time that goes up, the damage goes up as well. So it's up to 19 attack damage. I'm going to give this thing, I think it was 3.3 billion RF. So if we go to hammer here, we have 9 billion. So it's not even a big deal. It was this one, right? Yeah, 3.36. And at that point, it'll be at 43 attack damage. And that max area is actually how big of an area it hits. So if I hit a mob, every other mob around there in 11 by 11 by 11 area is also going to take 43 attack damage. So I think this thing will be just straight OP for this arena here. Make it so we just straight wreck it. And won't take very long to charge it with this little setup here. So pretty happy we made the provider. And this is going to be our very, very OP weapon here in a second. And while that's loading there, let's go ahead and set this up here too. I know we need to do another task to kind of submit power here. So we'll go down to Defragmentation and submit this power. There's going to be 2 million right there. Then we'll read a couple quest lines, right? So up here, this is the quest line we're getting into now, the Defragmentation. Now that you have sufficient technology and power, the Defragmentation quest line will grant you a new simulation that takes you on a path towards repairing the heart of the Nexa and bringing some of the Lyrans back into the Prime World. So that's what's going on there. And then I think this is another optional. So it's like a branch. Probably get to that one. Hold your distress call situation. I guess we'll look at that at some point once we're done this one. Head down to Defragmentation here though. And this could be our first part. Now that you have obtained entangled matter, we can begin repairing the Nexa in preparation for our eventual exodus. Please provide the needed energy in entangled matter, and we will begin the process of isolating the corrupted sectors. So you need to go ahead and submit one of the lesser entangled matters there. So we need a prediction matrix. This is another item from, I guess, hostile neural networks. So go ahead and grab them. I think that's going to be done in the assembly, hopefully. Isn't that where it was done? I think so. Can't remember where that one was done. Did I actually set that recipe up properly? In here? What's going on, dude? Processor's busy? No? Oh, you're making the actual thingy-bobs. Wait, you should be done already. Why aren't you done? Do your thing. I haven't tested this recipe yet, but where am I having a problem? It's like it's messed up over here. Yeah, what are you doing, dude? Is it because I'm draining all the power? That's quite possible, actually. Maybe we'll go ahead and pull our hammer out and let that recipe go through, because it looks like the power is totally just frozen up right now. There we go. The hammer's already at 3.4 billion RF there. So when this thing's fully charged, right? So it's like fully charged. I guess it's wirelessly charging right now. Like I said, you can kind of grab it here, shift or right click with it, then set the area. So you see here it's 1 by 1 by 1. We'll be able to take that to 11 by 11 by 11 and turn the beheading up to 3, because why not? We could turn on charging or disable it. I guess we don't care either way. We'll just let it charge up. But this is a 43 attack damage weapon. And it actually looks pretty amazing. Like, look at that thing. That's a sick little hammer there. And that's going to be our weapon for this thing, because I thought it'd be pretty fun. So do we have our predictions now that we stopped draining our power? We did. Let's go ahead and grab that. Then we need to do a submit quest down here for synthetic acquisitions. Grab one of these loosely entangled masses. Go ahead and submit that. And submit that as well. Did I actually submit that? Oh, I didn't actually grab it a yo-yo. I grabbed pink slime. Let's go ahead and grab this here. That works perfectly. Then we'll go ahead and submit you this time. Now we have one of these. Then you go ahead and take this and you craft it once. So it has to be done with some iron here, it looks like, which is quite simple. Go ahead and grab that puppy, and we should be effectively ready to go. Maybe? Going to, oh, we need to submit these too. So let's go to defragmentation, and we submit this. There you go. As a ward 2, we'll get a matter receiver and advanced charge porter. I'll set this point maybe at the end of the video, I guess. I'll set this up, I should say. This would be good when we're exploring the world, because I think at some point we actually do leave the base to do some stuff to be able to teleport back home. So this is a receiver, so you can go back to it at any time, just using this advanced charge porter here. We can get transmitters too, but this would be fine for just getting home when we're out and about. We have waystones anyway, so not that big a deal. So yeah, that is pretty much everything we need there. Now the next part of this, it wants us to, again, go to the simulation chamber. So let's go ahead and do that jazz. Let's get this one unloaded. This one always messes up when I unload it too. So unload it there. It has cables that always stay right here. Then I have to replace them, which kind of sucks because it's actually my fertilizer cables. So I do need them there, but at the same time, can't have them there when I have it unloaded. Then in here, we want to go ahead and store you, I suppose. Check out our quest here. Get a new spatial, and it's going to activate the simulation. There you go, we got a new simulation activated. So let's go ahead and pop that there. We'll name this one Arena, because that's what I think we're actually getting into here. So we'll go ahead and grab you, have it set up to actually unload it, and let's go ahead and check this place out. So let's go in here, see what's going on. There you go, this is going to be our arena. That actually looks pretty cool. I did see a screenshot of this place, but I haven't actually walked around at all. Looks pretty cool in my thinking. I think it's pretty awesome. Got some items here on pedestals too. So these are title claws. Right click to fire grappling. Left click to shoot a tentacle that damages entities. 8 attack damage. Left click doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe you need to have mobs around. Oh. Okay, so the grapple, you can right click and hold it. And you like kind of latch onto the wall. That's actually pretty rad all around. Oh, don't open up your inventory at the same time. It blocks you there. So yeah, that is pretty neat. That's actually pretty cool. And what else have we got here? Well, that looks like an immersive shield. Is that the riot shield thing? Oh, it's enchanted too. Devilish heavy plated shield of iron. Blocking poison, blocking bleeding. Holy moly, that's cool. And it's got 3 socket slots. You could actually make that thing pretty OP. And we'll go ahead and equip that thing, because why not? And we got one more item over here. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's food. Cosmocola. So we have an emergency food here as well. Okay, so that is the arena area. We need to kind of do something else here first. Oh yeah, we need the deep learner and that model framework I worked on. So let's go ahead and grab a model framework, which I need to filter anyway. So let's go ahead and grab that. And then we need the deep learner. Deep learner. Sweet. And I think I got everything there. I should be able to just do that. Grab that there. Okay. I don't think I filtered that actual item in there yet because we didn't make one. So I just go ahead and actually grab our model. Oh, we did. Apparently I did. No, I didn't filter it. It has to be filtered right here, right, to be able to be pulled from the system. We can't actually add any more recipes to this, actually. I see that. So now that you have this too, we kind of completed our quest, but at the same time, these model frameworks actually go into the actual, I guess, the deep learner. But you need to right-click it on a mob first and kind of set it to the mob, at which point you put it inside there. So we need to kind of hold off on that. Should probably read that quest line as well. While we upload the corrupted sectors into your simulation matrix, you should take the opportunity to prepare containment systems. We've downloaded schematics for you to create a miniaturized simulation system. You'll first start by creating a deep learner and a data model. In order for the data model to be linked to the entities, you need to right-click on one of them with a blank data model. This will encode the entity type for processing in the simulation. Once you have it ready, go to the center of the arena and activate the first wave. So I think we're going to do some fighting here. It's giving us a lingering potion of resistance and strength, which I don't even think we need, but maybe we'll use them. There we go, because why not? And yeah, let's go ahead and use those. That and that there. We'll have our thingamabob there. I want my backup sword too. This one has healing on it, right? I think so. Let's see, there it has. Oh, this one doesn't have any healing on it. I thought this one did. Yeah, I need a socket healing on this one. Lifesteal, basically. So I think that would be a good idea at some point. Then we'll have to use this on one of the mobs when we're in there. But I think we're pretty much ready to go. So we just need to go to the center of the arena. When you're ready, go to the center of the arena and initialize the first wave. Remember to right-click the data model on one of the entities to bind it. If you fail to defeat all the corruption, we'll need to prepare the materialization again until you can be fully contained. Good luck. Elyria is with you in spirit. Yeah, only in spirit, apparently. So let's go ahead and try out this first part of the arena here. So we go to the center. And this is going to activate it, right? So do I have everything here? That's 8 minutes of strength and 2 minutes of resistance. Let's use the resistance. Did I just miss that? No, I didn't. Okay. And then let's go ahead and grab the strength. There you go. Not that I probably need it. We got our OP weapon here. And let's go ahead and start this thing. So let's do that. Oh, we got ourselves a portal. Wave is starting in 2. And this weapon should make short work of them. Oh, I need to right-click on one of them. There you go. We got our data model here. And actually, before we do anything, let's take the data model and put it inside the deep learner. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and try this thing. Oh, I want to try that weapon, the left click. Oh. That's a weird weapon. It's not very powerful, but at the same time, that's actually kind of cool. I want to try out this one, though. This is going to be the one that does the leveling. Yeah, it's up to very large size here. Yeah, just killed 2 of them, and there's another one. So yeah, this weapon's a little OP. We're just beast right now, basically. It's actually going to be pretty easy now. What's the whole point of this too? There you go. Oh yeah, you can right-click too. I forgot. Yeah, we can do that. Not that that one does a lot of damage. I don't think it actually does a lot of damage, but it's pretty cool either way. Yeah, and then this, of course. Yeah, there you go. So we're on wave 5 here. I should probably drink too. Let's make sure we're drinking here. So that's going to be how we heal. Whoa. No. I wasn't prepared for this. There we go. Oh, we're done. Okay, I still managed to die somehow. That was confusing. Okay, I was not expecting a giant zombie. So yeah, we did it. We did it. And I don't know what was giving me the debuff. The hunger one? Yeah, I have no idea. That was strange. I guess I could have drank this too. I bet this gave me a bunch of buffs too. We got a bunch of zombie heads from the beheading here as well. And did we get anything else from the quest rewards? Get ourselves a download, a villager map, initialize download. Did I just get a villager? I did too. Oh, don't hit him. That would be horrible. Let's use a empty hand here. Can you not? Stop that. There you go. Oh, he doesn't have a job. Okay. So I think we use this to trade with them. I think that's what it's for. So we can set up trading now. We need that thing from Industrial Foregoing. What is it called there? The little Pokeball things. Industrial Foregoing. Yeah, one of these here. Mob Imprisonment Tool. So go ahead and grab one of them. Then I should be able to pick this guy up. And we'll save him for later. But yeah, we should be able to set up some actual villager trades with this. So I think this thing doesn't actually, it isn't like you put them inside it, but it'll trade with any villagers that are like in the area. I think is what this one does. I actually looked at that way earlier in the pack because I was wondering about villagers. So that's cool. So what's the next part here, I guess? So it looks like we're getting into hostile neural networks. This mod is really cool too. It was actually from one of my very first viewers, Iteration Funk. He made this a long time ago, and then he had to move on with life. But someone else has taken it over. It's just a really good mod for mob drops, right? So that's pretty cool there. Using Simulation Chamber, we can use the encoded data models to simulate the biological components of the host entity. Use the data models along with the power prediction matrices to obtain materials. So that's what we'll be doing there. Apparently we need to kill the wither, and then we'll get a wither data model for free, so we only have to do it once at some point. The sentient processors can operate a data model's inherent learning algorithms to instantly make it self-aware. This can save countless hours of training data model by killing creatures. So usually you have to kill mobs to level up your data models, but we just go ahead and make these here. I actually already have the recipe set up because this was way earlier. I never actually made one. But we basically just combine it with the data model and automatically makes it self-aware level, which is the max level. So that's actually really cool there. Just trying to figure out where we go next. Yeah, maybe over here to the reformatted thing. Let's go ahead and clean up my inventory and kind of figure out what we're doing. So I guess we'll go ahead and try to set up this here, the simulation chamber. Looks like it's been renamed for the pack, so that's actually pretty cool. Go ahead and grab you. Then we have some of these data models here, so we should be able to set these up pretty easy. And we have some of these prediction matrix, so probably go ahead and fully automate a good amount of these tomorrow. But it's a pretty cool little machine, right? What you do is throw in the data models. But before we do that, we actually have those sentient processors that we can use to upgrade the data models that we have. So let's go ahead and make 3, because we currently have 3 data models. But we should be able to just combine it with these and then get one of a self-aware level, right? So this one here is the data collected 40 out of 300. To get the next level, we'd have to get it up to 300, right? But we won't have to do that because we're just going to do it automatically here. So let's go ahead and grab the actual zombie, combine it with that one there. And that one is now self-aware. And there you go. That's actually pretty cool. And all we have to do is take that and pop that in here. And you get like a model accuracy. Basically, accuracy is how often it produces the thing that it produces, which I think are called predictions, right? So if I go ahead and I think it says pop that into there. Let's start running a simulation inside the machine. And when it gets to 100%, you usually get a prediction as long as it hits that 99.5% model accuracy there. And then you go ahead and run that through another machine called a loop fabricator, and then you get loop. And there you go. So you get this stuff here. So you get 2 things. You get the zombie prediction, which we can actually turn to iron and some other things here. So that is cool. And this one is the generalized overworld prediction, which you can actually use to kind of do some crafting here. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Not bad at all. So we use this for all kinds of goodies, basically. So that's pretty cool. I didn't see what was on this one here. The drowned? What do we have on the drowned? Let's go ahead and grab you. And, oh, let's not do that. Go ahead and grab the other one. I have both. That is fine. Go ahead and get this one leveled up. So we've got a guardian. And we've got a max level drowned as well. Don't think I've ever had a drowned. Not sure if they do the whole copper thing. Let's go ahead and do that here. Like vanilla, right? Wait. Oh, I have to put in that first? Oh, I have the wrong. I'm doing this wrong. Do that. There you go. Then the drown. There you go. Let's see what this one actually produces here. Drown prediction. Yeah, you get copper and rod flesh. So you kind of choose between them. So that's pretty cool there. So yeah, it would be a really good way of producing a lot of resources here. Especially if we get ourselves a witch and a enderman. So if we get those 2, we're good. So I will be fighting a wither soon too. We could actually do that today, but probably wait to do it tomorrow. We'll do a bunch more fights. We actually have more fights. We have another one here. And I think another one here. I don't know if this is one too. I didn't read that one, but we got a bunch of them kind of moving forward. Oh, we got a zombified piglin. That's cool. A bunch more of the matter. What else are we getting here? Engineering processors. Not a big deal there. More predictions. Let's make ourselves a loop fab. Let's go ahead and see if we can grab that. Oh, one of these MT cores. Really? Really? I gotta do this thing? Go ahead and do that. Thankfully, they don't take very long to make anymore. But, yeah, I had to make one of these at some point. Go, hopefully, and grab you. Then grab ourselves a loop fabricator. Probably get these on autocraft at some point. Usually ends up with one of these for every one of these simulation chambers. Let's go ahead and find a spot for it. Then I put that in there. You kind of choose what you want. And it just kind of runs through the bar, uses a little bit of power, and then you get the item, right? So just super cool. It's really nifty in how simple it is, but very good for, like, you know, servers and stuff, for that's multiplayer servers, because it reduces lag greatly on the actual mobs, I guess, being automated in the background just inside these machines. And it works really well. It's a really good system. Usually you don't have these sentient processors. That's not normal, right? So that's changed. But yeah, you get yourself a good amount of resources pretty quickly here. Especially with these self-aware ones, kind of ramps up really quick. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. I really liked it. Hit the subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Later.